Sabrina. How many times do I have to text you before you answer my texts? I swear you're good for nothing. Hurry up and bring some snacks to my room. I shouldn't need to ask you this many times. Jeez. My boyfriend's here hanging out with me. So do your job and bring us some snacks already. Make yourself useful for once.
I'm sorry, Miley. I'd love to bring you two something to snack on, but I'm in the middle of work right now. I'm in an important meeting right now, and I can't really step away. Can you maybe come downstairs and grab the snacks yourself?
Are you kidding me right now? All you do is sit at home all day. What job?
Excuse me?
You're so annoying. It's not like you go to the office, so saying you have a meeting is such a lame excuse. You should have more than enough time on your hands to come up to my room and bring me some stupid snacks.
Miley! I've explained my job to you countless times. Even though I work remotely, I'm still working. I'm not going to do any chores while I'm in the middle of work. So if there's something you want or need, you're old enough to get it yourself. I'm busy right now.
OMG! I freaking hate you! You're literally working in the living room. I don't see why it's so hard for you to bring us some snacks. You're the worst, Sabrina. You're so useless.
That's really rude, Miley.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just mean because I'm your stepdaughter. You're the one who signed up for this. I'm just doing my job. A normal mom would stop working to cater to her kid. You can't even do that much. You knew my boyfriend was coming over. You should be over the moon at the chance to entertain us. You're such a sad excuse for a stepmom. Yet I don't feel a single inch of joy radiating from you at all. Do you even care about me, you leech? I sure don't think so. So don't expect me to pretend like I like you either.
You know that's not true. I care about you a lot, Miley. How could I have married your father if I didn't? I'm just really busy today. It's been a crazy day with work. Can't you just be a bit more understanding? Even though I work remotely, I still have a lot on my plate.
Why should I care? Your job isn't my problem. But your lack of hospitality sure is. So why should I give you any leeway?
Come on now, Miley.
Ugh. Why do you have to be such a pain in the butt? You're always in the house, but you use your job as an excuse for why you never do any chores. So lame. You don't even make my lunch for me. What are you even good for? I'm literally on summer vacation right now, so that's the least you could do for me. You're failing the vibe check mad hard.
Would you cut that out? You're being so immature. And I have been making your lunch. What are you talking about? I make it every morning and put it in the refrigerator.
Are you kidding me? A real mom would serve me a fresh lunch, not some crap that's several hours old. Why even bother making it ahead of time? Gross. This is exactly why you suck as a stepmom. I throw out that garbage you've been leaving in the fridge every single day. As if I'd eat that crap. I don't even know why you keep wasting your time making it.
Why would you even do that?
The birds and the squirrels can eat that sorry excuse for lunch you keep trying to make me eat. Every day that I open the fridge and see that crap, I toss it right out the kitchen window.
Please tell me you're joking. I honestly thought you had been eating them this entire time.
Nope. I've been miserable and starving every single day. But it's still better than eating that garbage. The only reason I've been starving is because you refuse to do your job as my stepmom properly. You skimp on chores so much, it's a wonder why my dad even decided to marry you in the first place. Ugh. This is the worst summer vacation ever. I'm gonna turn into a bag of bones before school starts back up because of you. My evil stepmom just won't be satisfied until I'm a walking skeleton.
Hey, babe. I hope you had a good day at work. Do you have a second after we both get off? There's something I really need to talk to you about. Hey, sweetheart. Thanks, I did. I'm literally just getting off for the day. What's up? Do you need to get something off your chest? We really need to talk about Miley. No matter what I do, I just can't get through to her. She's told me time and time again how much she hates my guts. I'm hoping you can step in as her father and mediate a little bit. She and I don't see eye to eye at all, and I'm pretty sure it's been leading to some misunderstandings between us.
Can you be a bit more specific?
She doesn't seem to understand that even though I'm in the house, I'm still working. I have a corporate job that helps put food on the table, and it's very demanding. She's always saying stuff like I just sit in the house all day and I should make her lunch fresh. I've been cooking food for her every day, but she just told me that she's just been throwing it in the trash and or out the kitchen window.
That seems kinda harsh. Why would she do something like that? That doesn't sound like her at all.
Whenever I try to defend myself, she always snaps, just says a normal mom would do things better and that I'm a sad excuse for a stepmom. She tells me all the time that she wishes you didn't marry me. Your daughter thinks I'm supposed to be her servant. I don't know how she can expect that when you and I both work to support this household. I didn't marry you to wait on her hand and foot. But it still stings to hear her make those kind of remarks with her sharp little tongue.
Wow, babe. I can't believe things are that bad between you two. I wish you would have told me sooner.
I thought she was finally starting to accept our marriage and think of me as family. But I guess she's still against it and thinks of me as the devil. As long as she's unwilling to let me in, I really don't think I can forge a relationship with her. It's not really something I can force either, because that would make things even worse. I really need your help here, honey. I'm just about at my limit with her.
Don't give up, honey. Miley's just a moody teenage girl. It's just a phase. She'll come around eventually. She's just trying to navigate our marriage and how you fit into her life. These things take time, so you shouldn't worry about it too much, okay? It might take a little while for you to break down her walls.
I don't feel so optimistic about this. She has told me time and time again that she hates me and doesn't respect me. At this rate, she and I will both end up feeling miserable and suffocated by each other. So can you please do something? Talk to her and have a heart-to-heart. I don't know, just do something.
I just don't see why you need me to step in. You two should be able to handle it yourselves. Don't all women have some kind of weird solidarity thing? Why don't you two tap into that?
Babe, I don't think that applies here. Listen, I know that you're pretty busy with work too, but I would appreciate your assistance. We're a family now, after all. I get that you already have a lot on your plate. You wake up early to go to work every day, come back dead tired at night, and pass out right after dinner. I get it. It's a lot. But it would mean the world to me if you could find the time to talk to your daughter. I'm sure it wouldn't take that long, and in the grand scheme of things, it would make all the difference.
Okay, babe. I'll see what I can do. I know it's important for me to be involved. I'll talk to her and try to smooth things over. I want us to be one big happy family after all. Until we get to that point, just think of me as the middleman. A bridge, if you will. I'll get you two laughing and going out together in no time.
Let's consider that down the line. For now, just talking to her is more than enough. Maybe on top of that, we can start having dinner together. Not like every day, but I think twice a week would be good. Ever since you and I got married, Miley and I have been eating alone together, and it's just so awkward. She'll either harshly criticize me or give me the silent treatment until she finishes her dinner.
That's a great idea, honey. Forget twice a week. Let's eat together every day. Starting tonight, we're going to eat dinner together every day as a family. Good thing I've got a mountain of dad jokes saved up for this. It'll be nice to really catch up with both of you. I've been so busy with work that I was starting to feel out of the loop anyhow.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, babe, but let's take baby steps. I see how tired you are every day when you come home from work, so I don't want you to force yourself. You'll die of exhaustion. There have been several times when you haven't walked through the door until after midnight. I know you're doing what you have to for our family, but they really work you to the bone. So I'm really not expecting you to try and do the impossible.
Yeah, about that. So, honey, I've actually got some news I want to share with you, too. I just quit my job today. Like, just now. Just walked out and told them I'm done. Didn't even give them my 2 weeks or anything. Just chucked up the deuces.
I'm sorry, what? What did you just say? Why would you just up and quit your job out of nowhere? You never even talked to me about this. Aren't we supposed to be a team?
Yeah. Right before you messaged me, I walked into my boss's office and slammed my letter of resignation right down on his desk. You should have seen his face, babe. He was so confused. Just totally at a loss for words. It was epic.
Steven, why would you do that? Are you crazy? I'm your wife. You need to consult with me about things like this before you go off and make brash decisions. How could you quit your job without saying a word to me? I'm starting to see why your daughter doesn't respect me. Wait, do you just mean that you're switching jobs? Don't scare me like that, babe. I thought you might have lost your mind. Your current job did seem pretty stressful after all. So, are you starting your new job tomorrow? Where are you going to be working now?
No, I don't have another job lined up yet. I decided I'm just going to be fun employed for a while.
You really have lost your mind. How could you do that? What even prompted you?
I've got nothing but time now, so let's make this work. We can have as much family time as your heart desires.
Don't try to change the topic. How could you quit without even having another job lined up? You know having unexplainable gaps in your resume makes it harder to find a new job, right? The longer you're unemployed, the worse it'll get. I suggest you start looking immediately if you want to maintain our lifestyle. How can I trust you going forward when you don't talk to me about things like this? I really can't believe you. I'm at a complete loss for words.
Oh, babe, come on. We'll be just fine. There's no need to get your panties in a twist. After all, you make way more bank than I did. I didn't realize I'd hit the jackpot with you, babe.
Why does it matter how much I make? What are you trying to say?
Well, babe, to tell you the truth, you left your computer open the other day and I happened to catch a glance at your bank statement. I had a feeling that you might have been out earning me, but man, did that confirm it. My eyes nearly popped out of my head. You're making about double what I was. You should have told me from the beginning. After seeing that, can you blame me for not feeling the need to work anymore?
I know you didn't just say what I think you did.
I was slaving away every single day, all day long, and just barely making enough to put food on the table. But you get to sit at home all day, just click-clacking away at your computer, and that's enough to make double my salary. Like, babe, imagine my shock. Just thinking about it nearly makes my soul leave my body. Seeing that was enough to kill my drive and make me want to be your house husband. As long as you're bringing in bank like that, feel free to wear the pants.
Click-clacking away? What is that supposed to mean? You know I'm actually working, right? You and your daughter. Oh my God. Just because I'm at home, that doesn't mean I'm not working. This is an actual job and it tends to get pretty hectic and stressful.
Well, whatever. The timing was pretty good too. I was just thinking about how I wanted to retire, and it looks like my wish was granted. You're like my little genie. And we can have more family time too. That's what you wanted, right? The three of us can spend plenty of quality time together. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, that may be true. But that's not even the problem at the forefront anymore.
Okay, fine. Once things are smoother between you and Miley, that's when I'll go back to work. How's that? So just think of this as an extended holiday for me. You're always talking about how important work-life balance is. I worked non-stop for a while, so this is the balance.
It'll take me a while to come around to the idea. But if this is what you really want to do, then I'll support you. Since you won't be working, you'll at least start helping out around the house more, right? That's the least you can do to contribute since you're making me the sole breadwinner.
I mean, I can help out a little bit here and there, but don't expect me to do everything. You've been handling most of it alone just fine, so why don't we just keep it that way? I'd probably screw something up. By the way, can you keep all of this a secret from Miley? I don't want her to know that her dad's unemployed. I'm sure she'd probably start to hate me too if she found out. Maybe even more than she hates you.
Why would you keep something like this a secret from her? She deserves to know.
She's a moody and impressionable teenage girl. Imagine how she'll feel if, on top of not getting along with her stepmom, she found out that I quit my job. She'd completely lose it. Just tell her that I got promoted and now I'm working from home just like you. Or something to that effect. I'll have to pretend to work to keep up the facade. So there's no way I'll be able to take on all of the housework. So let's not change up our chore chart just yet.
Are you insane? No way!
I'm doing this for us, babe. I want Miley to think of you as her real mom. And it's like you said, that won't happen unless I talk to her and the three of us spend more time together. Everything will be fine. Trust me, it's all gonna work out for the best. You'll see.
Hey, Miley. For dinner tonight, I'm thinking maybe Panera. Is that okay with you? I just got through airport security and I'll be heading home soon. But I figured I should pick up some food before coming home. Is there anything you want me to get for you? If you have a go-to, I'll grab that and maybe some ice cream from Cold Stone before I head home.
You're still here? You haven't been home in like 2 weeks, so I just assumed that you ran away and abandoned us. Literally, who does that? You didn't say a word while you were away, and now you just want to hit us up out of the blue like nothing happened? You're a sociopathic psycho.
You thought I ran away? Why would I do something like that? Besides, I definitely mentioned ahead of time that I would be going on a business trip. Did you forget? I know I usually work from home, but this is part of my job too. We have some important business to take care of in person.
Ugh, that's madcap. You never said a single word to us about going on a business trip.
I definitely did, though. I told you both several times before I left. Do you just not pay attention to anything I say? You know what? I'll just get some random sandwiches and bread bowls while I'm here. Hopefully you and your dad like them. We'll talk more at the house. I'm not taking you all's requests anymore. Eat what I bring back or don't eat at all.
OMG! Cut it out already! You're not even family, so the thought of you coming back to my house makes me want to puke.
Okay, that's going a bit far. Your father and I are still married, and I'm still your stepmother.
You don't have a place in this house anymore, so don't even bother coming back. I asked Daddy to file for a divorce. He already submitted the paperwork to City Hall, so suck on that. Ha!
He did what?
I mean, you suddenly disappeared after all. What did you expect us to do? You were gone for 2 whole weeks and didn't even think to reach out or let us know where you were. We figured you were never gonna come back anyway, so why not just get it in writing and make it official?
What are you even saying right now? This is just one of those Gen Z TikTok reaction video pranks or something, right? There's no way you really asked your dad to file a divorce. That's just ridiculous.
Ew. First of all, I never feature you on my page. You'd ruin my whole image, you lazy old hag. And second, why would I joke about this? I wanted this from the get-go, and Daddy finally made it happen. It's not like you ever did any housework or made me a decent meal. You didn't even bring me snacks when my boyfriend came to visit. It's only natural that my dad would leave a sorry hag like you. Daddy just said that he didn't mind divorcing you if I hated you so much.
Did he now?
Yep, he sure did. So he filled out the paperwork the other day and sent it right off. Daddy got promoted at work and gets to be at home all the time now, so there's no point in you being here anymore. Honestly, you aren't much of a housewife to begin with, though. All I need is my daddy, who's bringing in over $10K a month. A lazy hag like you doesn't even deserve a 6-figure man like him.
You know what? That's fine. I don't need an unemployed husband anyway.
Daddy's not unemployed. What are you talking about? You're the one who doesn't have a real job, so stop talking nonsense. My daddy makes 6 figures, so he couldn't possibly be unemployed, you psycho.
Sorry to burst your bubble, kiddo, but I'm the one making over 6 figures. Your dad, on the other hand, has been unemployed. I'm sorry, in his own words, fun-employed for over 4 months. He's making more like $0 a month. Just so you know. I don't know what he told you to save face, but that's the truth.
I don't believe you for 1 second.
But you all filing for our divorce while I was on a business trip is honestly more surprising than him pretending to have a remote job so you wouldn't ask questions. That being said, I guess you're happy since you're getting what you wanted. I won't bother going back to your home. I'll find somewhere else to stay and hire movers to pack up my things and bring them to me. That way, I never have to step foot in your house again.
Wait, Sabrina, wait. Let's not be hasty now. So, just now when you said Daddy was unemployed, did you really mean that? It wasn't just a joke? He showed me his bank statements and everything, so how do you explain that? Daddy makes about $120K per year and like $10K a month.
I'm more than certain he just printed out a copy of my monthly bank statement to show you. He probably figured you wouldn't be able to tell, since you're still just a high school student.
No way!
If you think about it, though, it's really a good thing. Your annoying, lazy stepmom won't be around anymore. I'm sure you're over the moon. Just be happy with your dad who quit his job for you, okay?
Wait, that can't be right. There's no way that's true. I don't know about you, but Dad would never lie to me. He got a promotion and doubled his salary. That's why he's working from home now, too. He even told me that since he works remotely now, he can spend more time with me.
Oh, Miley, you sweet summer child. Now that you're in high school, you can handle the truth. So I'll let you in on a little secret. In this world, you know, parents don't always tell their kids the truth about everything. At the end of the day, they're just people. So you can't believe everything they say.
You're lying.
Your dad saw my bank statement and decided he didn't want to work anymore. So he up and quit his job. He didn't even consult with me about it beforehand either. He told me after he had already handed in his letter of resignation. His excuse was that you and I would get closer and bond as a result. He took full advantage, claiming it was good timing. Pretty convenient for him, don't you think? Oh, and get this! He didn't want you to worry, so he asked me to lie about his promotion and play along with pretending that he had a remote job too. Isn't that funny?
I just can't believe that.
I decided to play along for the last 4 months because I was willing to do anything to bring us closer together as a family. I was actually okay with supporting all 3 of us on my income alone. But for you guys to file for our divorce while I was out on a business trip? Wow, this sure takes the cake. I finally reached my limit with you two. I don't need to be stressed out anymore by an unemployed scrub of a husband and his daughter who despises me for some unknown reason. I'm done. So you know what? Thanks for filing for the divorce. You both really did me a favor and saved my hair from turning gray.
Just so you know, I still don't believe a single word of what you just said. You're definitely lying to me. Once a psycho, always a psycho.
You and your dad are the ones who are psychos.
My daddy has no reason to lie to me, so you're obviously the one who's full of it.
Okay, kiddo. Believe whatever you want. But you'll have to face reality sooner or later, so I hope you're ready for it. If not, it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks. A jobless dad and a high school girl. Your quality of life is about to take a steep nosedive. Have fun with that. Sabrina, are you kidding me right now? Why would you tell Miley that I quit my job? Now she thinks I'm a liar. She feels like she can't trust me anymore. Are you happy now? What are you going to do to fix this? We're legally divorced now, so that's not my problem. And let's be real, she was going to find out sooner or later. It was only a matter of time. So why should it matter exactly when she found out? About the divorce. Babe, that was just a misunderstanding. It's not what you think, so stop being dramatic and come back home already. And what exactly am I misunderstanding, Stephen? Please, enlighten me. Did you two or did you not file divorce paperwork while I was out of town on a business trip? Miley already told me everything.
But babe, that's what I'm saying. It's not what you think at all. It's true, we did file, but it was just a joke. A lighthearted, innocent joke. We were just messing around and trying to pull a prank. I never intended for it to go this far.
What part of filing for a divorce is a joke? It's legal documentation. Make it make sense. Just to see whether or not if Miley was pulling my leg, I went down to the courthouse to check.
You did?
It seems that you accompanied Miley all the way down to City Hall to submit all the paperwork. It seemed a bit strange for a high school student to file for something like that, but it turns out you were with her from start to finish. So the staff were able to confirm with you and get everything processed. Now, where exactly does the prank come into play?
I didn't have a choice, babe. I was just kind of going with the flow. And Miley wouldn't stop going on and on about how she wanted me to sign the divorce papers. She just would not stop. I didn't think any harm would come of it, so I just went along with it. You've got to believe me. Then once I signed it, she suddenly said she was serious about wanting me to file.
And that didn't raise any alarms for you? You didn't even try to tell her no. You just went along with every little thing she said. And you don't find that strange at all. Please try to see things from my point of view. According to Miley, you were all for the divorce. So what do you have to say about that?
As for Dad, I was just trying to empathize with her. She's still a child, so it's important to make her feel validated. As for the divorce papers, I explained everything to the City Hall staff. They told me that as long as we resubmit a marriage registration form, it would be as if none of this ever happened.
You're a complete imbecile. And after hearing all that, did you really think I'd even want to re-register our marriage?
So, you're not going to then? I really thought you'd be fine with it.
Of course not! Why would I ever want to marry you again? After everything you put me through? I'd have to be truly insane. I will never remarry you. And I never want Miley to even remotely consider me as her mother. I'm so done with both of you.
Think about our livelihood. How are we going to survive without you? I'm unemployed, so we've been completely reliant on you. You can't just walk away and leave us like this. You're better than that, babe.
You've enjoyed your little extended break for long enough, don't you think? Didn't you say this was only temporary and that you'd eventually rejoin the workforce? Well, here's your chance.
Babe, no. I honest to God thought I was just going to be your house husband. This isn't what I intended at all. Nothing's going as planned.
My house husband? Don't make me laugh. Even without a job, you barely pulled your weight around the house. You just sat around and expected me to be the breadwinner and both you and Miley's maid. This is goodbye. Hope you and Miley have a nice life. And don't call me ever again.
Hey, Sabrina. You should be grateful. I'll allow you to get back with my dad. And I don't mind calling you Mom either. I bet you're so happy. That's all you ever yapped about. So go ahead and get remarried.
Excuse me? I see you and your dad just don't know when to quit.
There were lots of misunderstandings and lots of miscommunication back and forth. And let's be real, I was way too mean to you. You totally didn't deserve that. So, what I want to say is, I'm sorry. Okay? It's usually impossible to get an apology from me, so you should be like crazy happy right now. Let's just put everything behind us and go back to the way things were. What do you say?
I don't know what brought on this sudden change of heart, but I have absolutely no intention of remarrying your father. I don't want to be your mother either.
Why not, though?
I'm not nice enough to accept such a half-hearted, arrogant apology, you narcissistic little gremlin. Sorry, not sorry. Go enjoy your life with your daddy, who you love oh so much. I'm sure the two of you can make it work.
But we can't maintain the life we've been living up until now without you. Daddy only quit his job because he had you around. So don't just get up and leave us hanging like this. That's beyond cruel.
What are you talking about? You're the one who kicked me out in the first place, Miley. My marriage to your dad is over because you decided to end it. So don't try to guilt trip me when you're the one who's in the wrong.
Oh, shut up! Stop babbling and get back with my dad already! We need you! Hurry up and go back to being his sugar mama and spoiling him!
Absolutely not. Even when I was hard at work at your house, what was it you guys said again? Oh yeah, I was just click-clacking away at my computer, not doing anything important. Why would I want to deal with that again if I don't have to? Oh, and to add fuel to the fire, when I had spare time and used it to make food for you, you threw it out the window for the birds and the squirrels. Why would I want to take care of people who do things like that? You must be out of your mind to think I would honestly just roll over and accept it. I don't even want to breathe the same air as you two anymore. It'll just make me want to puke.
Okay, fine. That's totally fair. If you're going to leave us, though, at least pay child support.
Why should I have to pay child support? You're not even my kid.
You can do that much, can't you? I'm practically begging you to come be part of our family again, but you just keep outright refusing. Since you're dead set against living with us again, just shut up and pay us what you owe.
Miley, listen. You must not understand how that works.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong? Just spit it out. We might not have been on good terms, but at the end of the day, you're still my mom. We lived under the same roof for a while. That makes us family. So you're obligated to pay us child support. I mean, I'm just a high schooler after all. I'm still a minor.
I'm not obligated to do anything, sweetie. How is it that you're in high school and you really don't understand how child support works? I thought you might have been joking.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let me give you a quick crash course. While it might be true that I married your dad, us being together doesn't automatically make me your mom. I've never had any form of custody over you, so I have absolutely no financial obligation to you whatsoever.
That can't be right. I looked it up on Google before reaching out to you and didn't see anything about that.
Again, if I had adopted you, it'd be a different story. But you seem to forget just how against that whole idea you were. You flat out said that you didn't want me to adopt you. Or did you forget that?
Oh, crap. I did say that.
So, sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not getting a single penny out of me.
No, please, Sabrina. What are we supposed to do? We won't be able to live like this. Dad still hasn't found a new job yet.
Are you kidding me? It's already been 3 months, though.
So can you please pay us child support? Please? Even if you're not obligated to, can't you just do it out of the kindness of your heart? You loved us, didn't you? It might not have been legally official, but you were still my mom until just a little while ago. So surely something in your heart, or at least your gut, has to feel sorry enough to send us something.
Yeah, you would think. But I don't feel anything of the sort.
Seriously? Did you secretly hate us or something?
Well, if I leave everything to my gut and my heart, I still wouldn't give you a dime. In fact, going off my feelings, I have even less sympathy for you. In fact, it'd make me feel more inclined to bill you and your father for emotional damage and trauma. Especially for all the crap I had to endure from you.
What? You wouldn't seriously do that, would you?
I'm just kidding. I'm an adult with common sense and I have my own money, so there's no need for me to go that far. Unlike you and your father, I'm capable of self-restraint. If anything, you should be grateful to me for being so considerate. I'm done entertaining this pointless and ridiculous conversation. Miley, even if you decide to let bygones be bygones, I will never let it go. I will remember how terribly you treated me and how you and your father took advantage of me for the rest of my life. After that, my ex-husband Stephen eventually found another job, but his new salary ended up being much lower than his last. He and Miley had a pretty rough life after that. They had to scale back and penny pinch pretty hard. Stephen even asked Miley to forgo going to college and get a job to help out. She had her heart set on going to college after she graduated, so she had a fit and cried her eyes out. She tried to plead with her dad, saying she'd promised her boyfriend they'd go to the same university. But Stephen just didn't have the money. When Miley tried to explain her situation to her boyfriend, blaming everything on me, he saw right through her. He had to take student loans to go to university, so he had no sympathy. He started to distance himself from her after that and eventually broke up with her and started a new life at college. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We love hearing from you. Be sure to subscribe and see you next time.